Good morning students. Sairam. We will continue Introduction to QBasic, and that in last class we have learned what is input statement and some programs. Input statement in QBasic is used to accept the data from the user. The input statement asks the user to make data entry by displaying a question mark during the execution of program. So, the program execution is suspended till the user enters the required values and press the enter key. So, in this session we will learn some QBasic statement from your book, page number 51, and in 53 some programs are there. So, that we will discuss one by one. So, write basic statements for the following. The first one, to add values of x and y in z. Okay, so how will you write? To add values of x and y in z. That means we have to store the result in variable z, right? So, for that we will take first input, or you can take a let statement also. Okay, but the thing is we have to store the values x and y and stored into a z, right? So, input x and y, and that z is equal to x plus y. That means we have stored the x and y, okay, whatever add values of x and y, okay, in z. So, the z is equal to x plus y, and print, we will print z. Now, the second one, increase the value of a by 10 and store in a. Okay. So, increase the value of a by 10 and store in a variable, right? That the a is what? Variable. So, again we will take input a, okay, and we have to increase the value by how much? 10. So, a is equal to a plus 10. So, input a, suppose I am entering a, okay, a as a 9, that means a is equal to a plus 10. Okay, so increasing means the variable plus 10, and the print a. When you will run the program, when will you execute the program? Suppose input is 9, that means its value is 19. Okay. Now the third one, next one we will see, store the name Abhinav in string variable a. So, how to store the variable? It is a string variable. Abhinav is what? A name, right? It is a string variable. So, we have to put it in $a is equal to double quotes and Abhinav. Okay, that's it. So, because store the name Abhinav in string variable. Remember children, when you are storing a string variables, we have to put a dollar sign. So, I have taken $a is equal to Abhinav. Okay. Now, next one, multiply two variables a and b and store the result in c. So, multiply two variables a and b and store the result in c. The same thing we will write, c is equal to, right, multiply a into b. Yes, children, understood now how to write the basic statements now? C is equal to, multiply it is a and b. Is that clear? Okay. Now, the next one, okay, again write basic statements for the following. To accept the value of a comma b comma c and print their sum. Yes, children, here see, to accept the value, that means you will use input statement, not let statement, because okay, user has to accept the value. So, input a comma b comma c, or you can write input a, input b, input c, then the sum. Here they have asked what? Sum. So, sum is equal to a plus b plus c. Then what we are going to print? The variable name is sum. Yes, children. Okay. Okay. Now, the last one, to print. Okay, so ABC is what? Variable. Okay, A plus B plus C, then print sum. The last one is to print your name and surname without leaving any space between them. Okay, so you can use a, okay, here your name and surname. Directly you can use print statement also, but I have used here let. You can use print and name and surname, but the thing is without leaving any space. That is important. So let X dollar, I have taken Arya. Let Y dollar, it is a surname. Okay, Acharya we have taken surname. Now how to print? The important thing is leaving any space between them, right? So again here print. Okay, so remember children, if you want to give a space you will use a comma, but here you will not use a space in between. So print X dollar, right, X dollar, and here you will use colon, right? Okay, semicolon and Y dollar. Okay, without any space. So here you will not find any space between a name and surname. Okay, right, semicolon, with the help of semicolon. If you want to give space you will give a comma. Now let us discuss active page number 53, activity number 2. Write a program to input any two numbers and print their sum and product by leaving two lines in between. Okay, so here we have to find out sum and product by leaving two lines. So we will write the RAM statement. So RAM statement, RAM input any two numbers and print their sum and product by, I have taken one more RAM statement, leaving two lines in between. So here except any two numbers, that is an input statement. So we will start with input X and Y. We will take two variables because here they have given input any two numbers. So here input, we will write the program. So input, start with input first number. Okay, and put it in a double quotes, because when you execute the program it has to print first number. Okay, so can you see, find out the mistake over there? There we have not given a double quotes, that is a inverted comma, right? So now can you see, input again second number, and we have taken the first variable as X, and second number we will take the one more variable, that is Y. Okay, after the input, the whatever you have given in the double quotes it will print. So user has to understand we have to enter the first number and second number with question mark, right? When you are using a input statement, it will give you a question mark. Now sum, the sum is what? One variable I have taken because we want to find here sum and product. The sum is equal to X plus Y. The X value plus Y value will store into the variable sum. The sum is one variable, right? It will store. So sum is equal to X plus Y. Then we will print what? Sum. You have to print the sum. Here we will give the heading as, okay, the sum is, so that you will understand, right? So print in the double quotes will give the sum is, okay, put the double quotes again and semicolon, because we have to declare the which variable? The sum we have declared, right? Sum is equal to X plus Y, though whatever the X plus Y value is stored in the sum. So here print the sum is the sum. Okay. Okay, now next we want to find out here after the sum the product, right? So the product means what? Into sign, right? You will multiply X and Y. So again let sum, again we have to calculate, we have to give the formula. So let product, I will give the variable name as product and equal to sign X into Y, because input here we have taken two variables, that is X and Y. So product X into Y. Then we have to print, right? The print what? product. So we will write the statement again. The product is, okay, you can write capital as well as small letters. Okay, this is a display part. So you can write capital as well as small, but here give the product is, okay, it will print in capital letters. But here let product, that variable I have taken in small letters. So write that product because x into y will stored into the variable product. So okay, print. Understand? Okay, now end is terminate the program. Now we will run the program. Okay, now here the question mark, you are using the input statement. Can you see the first number and question mark? So the user will understand you have to enter the first number and the second number here. Can you see here? Okay, here two numbers I have taken. The sum is 12, right? And the product is, okay, the answer is right. But in the question it is giving, leaving two lines in between the sum and product. The wherever the sum and product, we have to, in between we have to give two lines. Yes children, yes, hope so all of you remember, when you are giving the space in between, we have used the print command and the blank, right? Print and press enter key. So in between we have to give a print and enter, because two lines, so two times we have to write the print. Okay, in between I have written the print statement, but is it right? Because in the question it is given leaving two lines in between, from where the sum and product. Okay, sum and product. So I have to write after the print command, I have to give the space. So after the print command, give the space. So delete the space. Okay, so delete the space here and delete that print command. And now after the print command, the sum is, right? So that after that you have to give a print statement, okay, to leave the two lines in between. So press enter key, then print. Now can you hear? Okay, print statement, again enter and print statement. Okay, now run the program. You will get the result sum and product, leaving two lines in between. Children, the number 1, enter the number. It is waiting for user to input the numbers, right, for using input statement. Now can you see the sum is, right, 30 here, and in between two space, then the product is. Is it clear children? Okay, now you understood. Okay, so in between, after the input statement, you want to leave a space. Enter first number and enter second number. You want to leave the space between there. What you will do? Again the print command. Yes children, hope so all of you clear, right? So in this session we have learned some QBasic statement, right? That is input. We have revised the input statement, right? Okay, in this next session we will start one more QBasic program. We will stop the session. Saira.